Today, we are playing all Easter eggs in Black Ops 3, completing Shadows of Evil, the Eisendrache, Zetsubou No Shima, Gorod Krovi, and lastly, ending it all off in Revelations. This will be a journey that will first test our skills in-game, which I can assure you is not good at all.
We've been on this step for 36 minutes.
But most of all, it will test our friendships with one another to the max.
I hear it.
Holy shit.
Colm, shut up.
So, with a long road ahead, let's head back to Morgue City where our story begun. As we were thrown straight into the action, embodying Jackie Vincent, Nero Blackstone, Jessica Rose, and Floyd Campbell, 4 people drawn together by one common denominator. What that common thing is, well, that's just easier to show you.
Figure out a way to put this to bed before it gets out of hand. Trust me, have I ever steered you wrong before?
What do you say? You bring over those prints and we can make up.
No, I just want to make sure that our fares are, in order.
You just make sure the ref knows to look the other way, because this ain't gonna be pretty. But once it's done, once you collect your debts and your bets, I get my shot at the title.
Where in a desperate attempt to make our past sins go away, the 4 of us awoke in a zombie-infested version of our home, where we were offered help we couldn't turn down.
Only through me, the Shadow Man, will you find your redemption.
So, with everything on the line and a chance for redemption also available, we jumped straight in, with our first goal to complete some rituals for the Shadow Man. So I cracked open the spawn door before hopping into beast mode, essentially turning me into a creature with some strange abilities. So I smacked this box, allowing us to grab the summoning key, zapped a couple more boxes and smacked open another door for us, and one of the boxes in the center dropped an item, allowing me to grab Nero's lawyer's pen for the first ritual. Back in spawn, Matt was opening a door I failed to grab previously.
No. I messed up the job.
Alongside trying to get some extra points for himself, which went as well as you can expect after not playing the game for years.
You try to get the 3 points, didn't you?
Yeah, he tried to get the 3 points.
So, with the team already being a burden, I opted to leave them behind and complete the first ritual alone.
I'm doing the ritual.
Colm, brother.
It's the next one.
Essentially sacrificing Nero's lawyer into the summoning key, which granted me a gateworm for my troubles, the first of 4 we would need for the next steps.
This way, Jacob, to the waterfront.
So we opened up the waterfront district next, where somehow one singular zombie ran in between the 4 of us, causing Jacob to go down.
Green gobble, what's that doing?
Sword flay.
Behind you!
Oh shit.
No!
But upon his revival, it was the rest of us that quickly joined him in our first downs.
Ah!
Oh, wow.
Well, Matt's second.
Oh, God. Wait.
It's all on Jacob!
We may be washed.
Oh shit!
So, with a quick life or death clutch on the least experienced player,
Fuck him up, Jacob!
he actually handled it pretty smoothly.
You are not going to have time to do this.
Oh yeah, says who? Says who? Shut fuck up.
So, we hit the gobble gun machine. As for context, we were doing classics only for an added challenge. Then, after passing into round 6,
We're on round 6. We're on round 6!
I headed back into beast mode, opening up into the juggernaut area, which we desperately needed. So we grabbed that, where Jacob kind of frolicked around in beast mode with no clue what to do. But he made up for it by grabbing the championship belt for the second ritual, where I suffered another down for the road.
And I'm dead.
Yeah, y'all washed you, man.
And yes, we are tracking downs for each map, so I won't be pointing them all out as there is a lot incoming. Well, for one of us there is. I'll leave that up to you to guess who that will be. So, we equipped ourselves with some weapons and headed into the gym, with the Shadow Man cheering us on from the sidelines.
Jacob just licked up the Shadow Man.
You gotta blick him up.
Placing down the key and belt and activating the second ritual.
Let's go!
As this ritual passed easily enough,
Nice.
Kaboom.
The gateworm. I got the gateworm.
the challenge came afterwards, where we were introduced into the Magua,
Whoa!
where after some struggling,
Oh my god. Oh, go on, move!
Kieran luckily had enough ammo to put it down,
Get it! Yeah!
grabbing the Magua heart from its body in the process. So, after some more downs,
Behind you, Jacob.
I know. I should have probably bought Jug. Okay.
We next decided to take a trip to the Canal District, where we'd got to the halfway point of helping the Shadow Man and gaining that redemption we sorely craved. So we continued into it,
Oh, there's like them meatballs on this round, isn't there?
killing these meatballs in the process,
We take them from the bridge.
Don't let them get across the bridge.
where I'm sure some of you guys will have noticed our complete lack of care for the round count, which definitely comes back to bite us soon. Anyway, at this point, Kieran and Jacob had just found the mystery box.
Is that what I think it is?
So there goes our team's healthy finances.
First roll.
How do I get down there?
Oh, what a mythical pull.
But whilst they spent everything they had on the box, I opened up the Ruby Rabbit and Matt activated the perk and smacked open this vent, allowing us to grab the third ritual item, the detective's badge.
I found a badge.
So with our assortment of weapons, we headed inside. Well, some of us did. Jacob got lost somehow and drifted back to the waterfront district.
What's this guy doing? Jacob's walking around like an NPC. Come over here.
A directional fault that continues to crop up for him throughout the next 5 maps.
What is this place?
And we started the ritual, where next to go was the partner of the detective, meaning we were now on our way to the final ritual of 4.
I want a worm.
Of course, after some more box hits for good measure.
Hey, loser.
So, we opted to take a detour through the underground area of the map, where Kieran indulged in some widow's wine
Oh, I'll indulge in widow's wine.
before we fended off some keepers, where Jacob learnt what stamina up was for the first time.
What does that do?
Make sure to run quicker.
Where after that quick lesson, they were back at the fucking box again.
Back again, eh? You look like a man who needs a new gun.
So I snuck off again and headed into beast mode, opening up the rest of the map alongside grabbing the final ritual piece we would need of the 4, the hair piece, where Kieran and Jacob stumbled upon our last fuse alongside our second Margwa to deal with, which was definitely a touch more awkward than the first one.
Run, Kieran.
But with us all pulling through,
Behind me!
we headed into the freshly opened burlesque to complete the first step,
Oh my god.
Here we go.
I'm out this bitch. You can't get out.
which, once again, aside from the Margwa, passed trouble-free.
Boom. Now we've got all the rituals.
Now all that was left to do was place the gate worms we'd been collecting and save our universe from the keepers that had been attacking us. So we headed underground,
Is it not this wall?
In here, brother.
Oh.
placing the worms into place and activating the final ritual,
Survive, young ones.
which is where we made our first great fumble. Turns out the whole time we'd actually been helping the villain of the story, the Shadow Man, and his Apothecan army,
Jacob's dead, shoot.
Fuck off! Oh.
aiding them in regaining their full power by handing him over the summoning key.
Your service to the overlords is appreciated. Our complete assimilation of this dimension will now proceed.
Which was definitely not good. So we let out our frustration
Bro, just did a 180 on your ass. It's like, come here, Kieran.
before switching to plan B, as we weren't done trying to help out yet. But we would need some better equipment in order to fight the Shadow Man.
I'll take a dingo.
So we pack-a-punch some guns for an extra boost before crafting a shield, and next up for us in terms of Easter egg steps was to craft the Apothecan sword. So we first needed to take the train twice and look out for some symbols. So we got on board, allowing Jacob to take the reins on this one, grabbing 2 on the first train,
We got double.
I don't know what that means.
Double with a line.
We got double skewers.
leading to a bit of a confusion on the naming process.
A long and a double skewer.
Line and
We
skewer.
got double with no
I
skewer,
didn't
right?
skewer, yeah.
Yeah, we got a double skewer and a big one.
But after that was solved, we took the train one more time where luck was on our side with the symbols.
Arrow!
So, with another easy step out of the way, it was Jacob once again to step up to complete the step.
So it was double skewer. It was arrow, double skewer, and then arrow. Boom!
Unlocking the secret compartment, which allowed us to get our Apothecan eggs.
And now we play Egg Simulator.
Just a shame he got stuck in the process.
How do I get out?
Just wait for it to run out. I don't know the button. Is it control?
But with our 4 eggs acquired, we simply had to place them in these statues and provide them with enough souls to charge them 4 separate times. So our journey started in the underground, where the amount of zombies certainly piled up with all of us being in one spot.
There's too many of them! Bro, look how many there are!
But eventually, we charged them up,
Your egg's done. Come pick it up.
Oh, okay.
meaning we can move on to the second spot. So whilst Jacob spent 5 minutes trying to navigate his way back to the canals, Kieran managed to unbox unlocks the second part to the wonder weapon we would need in just a little bit.
I got the tail.
Nice. One more part.
So Jacob eventually rolled in, but we had to deal with a stupid bug round.
Oh, it's a bug round. Ugh.
The bug cells count.
No.
However, Matt did find the final wonder weapon part at least.
Parts it.
So we killed the last bug, where we could begin our soul collecting for the second time,
Someone's egg is done.
That's mine.
where it was going to get incredibly hectic from here on out. But one by one, we were filling our eggs up. So we picked them back up and we're moving on to our next spot,
To the next one.
which for us was going pretty smoothly. Bear in mind, prior to this, Jacob had predicted that it would somehow take 15 attempts to finish this map, but we weren't planning on doing that many.
Craft the weapon, the Apothecan Servant.
So we crafted the Apothecan Servant, the wonder weapon of Shadows of Evil, allowing Jacob to be the one to equip it.
Shooting it! Black hole gun!
So we next headed over to the Waterfront District for more soul collecting.
Very overpowered, as you can see. Well, he's done. My egg's done. Just Matt.
Before being driven out of that room and into the final soul collecting spot in the Footlight District. And with his new weapon, Jacob was the first to complete his egg.
Oh, yeah, well, his egg's done again, isn't it?
Followed by Kieran, then by myself, leaving Matt to finish another step on the way to making amends.
Now it's done.
Allowing us to return to the compartment from earlier
Alright.
Could never be greater.
and unlock the Apothecan Sword, a huge milestone for a team who nearly all downed on like round 4. But in order to trap the Shadow Man and reseal him away for good, this sword wouldn't quite have the legs for this job, so we would need to upgrade it. A step we struggled to grasp at first, which I'm sure is hard to imagine for you, as all we have to do is go to our corresponding areas to grab a second egg from the keepers.
I can't put mine down.
But I was adamant Kieran's area was mine.
Oh, my place isn't the fucking Burlesque. That's your place. My place is that red ruby thing.
Jacob got lost again,
I don't know where I go.
and Kieran fucking went to the box when he had no reason to. But eventually, the 4 of us grabbed our individual eggs, and to charge it this time would be an added challenge compared to last time. This time, we'd have to charge it by killing Margwas, by summoning them at 4 different ritual points. The catch, we could only activate 1 circle each per round, so we decided to get near the end of the round, then each go one by one, killing our Margwas before the next person went. So we began the long process of killing over 15 Margwas between us, where we completed our first round trouble-free.
Nice.
Deciding we now had the confidence to activate our Margwas mid-round.
I'm fucking rocking it as well.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Who's called theirs in?
There's 2!
The confidence was unbelievable.
Which may be easy and quick for others to do, but it definitely made our life a bit more hectic.
You bring them to me, yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Losing Kieran to the chaos twice.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
To be fair to him, it was somehow round fucking 20 at this point.
Oh, maybe you are washed.
I am. I'm fucking well washed.
So after he recovered it,
There's 2.
Yeah, Jacob, he's taking the piss out of you.
we killed another round of Margwas, ignoring the warning signs of the previous round and doing the same strategy once again, where luckily our insanity paid off massively.
I'm done.
Well, it did for some of us.
Where are you?
Luckily, we had a lot of points at this point to make recoveries from downing, and with one more round of Margwas left to kill, we had it figured out at this point. So one by one, we fully charged our eggs, returning to our respective areas and trading in our Apothecan swords, fully upgraded Keeper Sword instead.
Upgraded sword. Whoop, whoop.
Meaning it was time to move on to the next step, which would turn out to be the toughest step by far.
The flag step.
The first tough part was navigating Jacob, who unfortunately was playing as Nero, who is the only one who can do this step. So after a while of trying,
I'm just getting spit on and shit.
he finally made his way up to the bookshelf, where he levitated up a book about the Apothecans, allowing us to start the flag step, where we would need to place down his flag and protect it from the Shadow Man himself, who was starting to get worried we were about to foil his long-awaited return to his former glory. So with momentum on our side,
Oh, fucking hell.
Kieran grabbed the flag,
Miss, I got flag.
for some reason hitting the box again, taking some flag damage for his troubles,
There's so many.
Just don't let it hit the flag.
before we navigated out of the underground,
Place that bitch in here.
placing the flag down in certain spots and charging it up, which involved the defending it from the Shadow Man
Make sure you shoot the dude.
and his infinite army of meatballs.
Oh my god, they're just fucking murking it, bruv.
Eventually charging it twice and giving it to each keeper, repeating this process 3 more times.
It broke.
Where after it breaking for the first time in a pitiful attempt for the 4 of us, our main man lost Jug prior to the defense.
Oh, I'm dead.
But we booted it up anyway,
It's gonna break.
where it obviously fucking broke again.
It just went through the black hole.
Because you put the black hole on top of it.
So we grabbed the flag again, placed it back in just in time for Kieran to accidentally teleport away.
I had just teleported back to them.
I've done the same thing.
But this time we actually communicated,
Get your sword out and right click it. It releases your sword into the air.
destroying the meatballs
Nice, Jacob. Good black hole.
and fending off the Shadow Man's advances.
Shoot him!
Yeah.
But it broke again for the 3rd time in 5 minutes.
It broke again.
So it's time to replan and re-strategize.
I suggest getting the KRM. It's very, very good.
Firstly, sending Jacob on a whistle-stop tour of the map for his perks, leading to him obviously getting lost a fair few times,
Where's a quick and efficient way to get to a portal room?
where some of us also equipped the KRM,
I'm gonna run double shotguns. The dingo's not doing it for me.
a shotgun with insane power for dealing with the oncoming meatballs and the Shadow Man. So after pack-a-punching our new guns,
Right, are we ready?
Yeah, fuck it.
we grabbed the flag and went back for our next attempt. But something was different this time. So with Kieran and Jacob holding the front
Nice. We got it, Jacob. We fucking him up. Oh. Ignore that one.
and myself and Matt watching the side and back, we were fending them off and completing the flag step.
Mythical!
Alright, next one.
Well, the first of 7 more defenses to go. So after some chaos,
Ouch! I just got cooked.
we did it completely in the wrong order, but at this point we were too far gone, and after completing the second one,
Nice, boys. Nice. Grab it. It's done.
we then thought we had to defend it one more time
Ah, it's chaos!
before going to hand it over to the keeper.
Where the fuck do we place it? I can't remember!
Which is incredibly dumb, I'll admit. So with the flag on my back and the whole team confused,
I swear it's like round here.
No, it's not.
Eh?
I downed in the chaos, losing the flag and all of the progress along the way.
Yeah, you only do 2 at once.
Oh, boys.
I baffle myself from time to time by how we play these games, and it doesn't stop going into the future maps. So we took time to decompress,
Oh, can I equip a new snus quick?
Yeah, load one up.
this time adding the Civil Protector into our strategy. So we went back for more, and with the Civil Protector here to essentially carry us through,
Me and the Civil Protector are fucking back to back in this shit.
we opted to take the wrong order once again,
Putting it down.
where once again we finished both steps,
Done.
Go run that in.
this time not making the same mistake twice and running it into the keeper,
Done. It's done.
completing the first of 4 flag rituals. So we decided to press on, placing it on the waterfront where we had gotten into a rhythm of defending.
Keep up, keep up, keep up, keep up, boys.
No, it broke straight away again.
Kieran, grab it. It broke.
So Kieran retrieved it once again,
Placing it down. Spam that black hole, bro.
where after our self-titled warm-up attempt out of the way, we smashed it the second time of asking,
Grab that bitch, Kieran.
Let's go. Through here. Ready?
dropping it down into the second spot, and after another flawless defense,
Oh, so many on my stairs.
Run that bitch.
Let's go.
it was over to Kieran to run it in,
Oh my word, there's so many on me.
completing the second ritual,
It's down. We've done it.
bringing us to the halfway point.
Right, we'll meet you at the flag.
We can't do it. We have to end round.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Yes, every round.
Washed. Look at me.
So we patched our wounds and ended the round, bringing us up to round 25. So we started it by going for the 3rd flag defense, calling the Civil Protector in for the carry once again,
He's here. The big boy. Civil's got a Shadow Man.
where we were beginning to suffer from our random placement of the flag.
Where do you run it after this? Is it up towards the ramp?
Yeah. Oh, have you picked it up?
Yeah, when we're going up here.
Searching constantly for new spots to place it,
Yeah, I think it's the other way.
but eventually we found a home for it in the canals.
This one's an easy one. We just watch 2 watch this way and 2 watch the other way. And then just look out for the Shadow Man every now and then.
We've got Civil Protector in it, so.
To be fair, the one we did first is the hardest one.
Yeah, we fucked it up. Let's go. Do I run this straight in now?
Yeah, you run it all the way up.
Running it in with ease,
I don't think we've done it in like the perfect order.
It doesn't matter.
This might be a bit disconnected, this last one. But he's in.
leaving one more flag defense to complete before we would be facing down the Shadow Man once again. So Kieran and Jacob scouted ahead, finding a spot for the final flag in the Footlight District.
There's one over here.
It's Footlight Canals. This one we need your weapon if you've got any ammo.
I'll spam it off.
Spam it around, yeah?
I'll blick it up.
Lick it up a bit. Down she blows.
Where after another flawless defense due to Jacob's wonder weapon carrying the brunt of the load, we grabbed the flag
Onwards, men!
and hauled it all the way to the Canal District. logic, calling the Civil Protector in
Civil Protector's coming in.
and placing it down, where we made our final defense.
Civil Protectors arrive.
And at this point, there would be no excuse for not finishing. It broke again.
Did it actually break? Yikes.
So we reversed the order this time, starting in the canals
Down she goes. Oh, boys, we're fucking cooking.
Who's got the flag at the moment?
You have it.
and ending in footlight, where second time was the charm.
Easy, boys. Easy.
Done. Which one do we have to run it into? The burlesque, yeah?
No, we run it to the...
Spawn.
This time, having to run it all the way back over to the spawn room. Yeah, don't ask why we did it this way, but Kieran dropped it in all the same.
It's down.
Nice. One more step. Well, two more steps.
Powering up the 4 keepers, where we would need to meet them in the underground for the final battle.
Boss fight.
So, we geared up to the max, equipped anything we thought we'd need, said goodbye to the Civil Protector, and handed our swords over one by one to the keepers, who had stuck by us even after we killed a load of them, and were manipulated by the Shadow Man earlier. But this was it, a chance for redemption from our past sins and our present ones. Poetically timed was Kieran and Matt, who decided they'd ruin my dramatic narrative build-up by downing at this very moment.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm in a big corner. I'm not dead. How am I not dead? I'm dead now. How am I still alive? What is fucking going on? Oh my word. Fucking hell.
Oh.
I got hit once by the Margot and then a zombie.
So after 5 more minutes of perk collecting for the 2 of them, they returned, and oh, Jacob also just downed.
Oh no.
I do really hate them all, but eventually they trickled back in one by one, where we handed over the final sword and activated the keepers, who trapped the Shadow Man and broke his defensive barrier. All we had to do now was shoot him continuously until he was over the table by the entrance.
It's alright. It might take a couple swings to get used to it.
So after another warm-up attempt, of course, followed by shooting his armor over and over again for some reason,
He's open.
we finally figured out we had to activate the keepers again,
How do we get rid of the bubble?
You have to hit the Reapers again.
where this time we messed it up again.
He's up. Boom! Hit him! He's in the middle! Bang him! He's in the middle!
Shoot him! Keep shooting!
Fucker! He got back in.
The Shadow Man must have been having a good laugh watching us fail over and over at every step. Oh, I also downed in the mayhem,
I'm down.
but we will quickly move on from that for narrative reasons.
I'm dead again.
Where this time we wouldn't mess up for a 3rd time, maneuvering him over to the table.
He's in the middle! Fuck him up!
Click the thing.
Yeah! We got him.
Nice.
And trapping him back into the summoning key, preventing the evil we ourselves had caused. But we weren't quite done yet. With the Apothecan's leader locked away, they still remained and needed to be prevented from destroying everything. So welcome to the final step of Shadows of Evil.
Oh, I just died. What did I die from?
Simply kill a mutated Margwa, activate beast mode, shock 3 boxes at the 3 tram stations, activate the tram to then crash into a huge gateworm in the center, where the final person then shocks the 3 keepers rapidly, allowing them to destroy and seal the Apothecans for good. Simple, right? Except nothing so far had been simple, has it? So after downs,
No bueno.
confusion on what to shock,
No, don't we shock it and then the tram knocks off the worm and then you shock them, Kieran?
losing beast mode,
Oh.
more downs,
I'll get him.
and 20 more minutes of genuine confusion,
So someone in the tram station calls it. No, do I call it?
we finally had a plan. So spent a further 10 minutes setting up, where finally we shocked our boxes, brought the tram through, smashed the gateworm, and all rushed to the center, shocking the keepers and saving our world from the wrath of the Apothecans. Or so we thought.
We got it!
Yes.
Let's fucking go.
Oh,
I think we had like a split second left then, Colm, when we both leapt in.
we did, yeah.
Where this sadly spelled the end and imminent death of the Morgue City group.
Cutscene.
But their story was just a chapter in the whole book. So now armed with a mission greater than the one we had just achieved, we were following Primus Richthofen and the summoning key to their next destination, back to a place he had been to before.
I'm so sorry. I really don't have time to explain. I have a universe to set right. Thank you and goodbye. Goodbye, Dr. Maxis.
So, with Ultimus Richthofen, a past version of himself about to unleash mayhem, the Primus crew of Dempsey, Nikolai, and Takio are teleported there to plead with him to not activate the teleporter.
Do you know who I am? Yeah, we know. That's why you better do exactly what we say.
A great evil approaches. There is a chain of events that must be set in motion.
Which, of course, he does anyway. Unfortunately for Ultimus Richtofen, he had met his end when Primus Richtofen, the current version, killed him. Explaining we were now on a journey to erase our former selves and secure their souls into the summoning key, aiming to secure a better future for everyone in the process.
Only a fool would dare to change history. I am no fool. What I do only to secure a better tomorrow.
Which is why we ultimately decided to include the Giant's Easter egg in this video. Is the actual Easter egg important to the overarching narrative? No. And is it incredibly short and not really a proper Easter egg? Yes. But that intro cutscene is so incredibly important, we did it all the same. So I'll run through it quickly. The main step is getting a pack-a-punched gun. So we blitz through the rounds, opening up the map as we went and linking the 3 teleporters up to open the door leading to the pack-a-punch machine. Whilst at the same time, Jacob saved up his points.
He was on freak, yeah.
Me.
And once we linked the teleporters up, Kieran and Matt of course couldn't resist the allure of the box.
What a double shite box roll.
But Jacob kept on saving his points until eventually he had enough. So Pack-a-punched his Shiva.
Pack-a-punch that shit! The Shiva pack-a-punched is mythical.
Using it to first shoot this console.
On the second pole at the back, shoot the thing that's on the edge. If you see where my bullet is going.
I do not see where your bullet is going.
The pole that's in the middle, there's something on the edge of it, shoot. You not see that?
It's like a panel.
The panel at the back.
No.
You see the big thing that's sticking out the floor?
Yeah. That thing.
There you go.
Ah. I was looking at the top. Boom, boom, boom.
Before then shooting 3 monkey bombs around the map.
Now follow me. In this furnace, up to the top right, there should be a monkey bomb in here in a second.
Oh.
There you go.
Did I do it?
Jump and shoot that teddy bear.
Land the shot.
And then the last one on the top of the stairs over there.
Top right of the stairs.
The stairs that go all the way up the building.
Aha. Now what?
That's it. You go pick up the gun.
Completing the Giant's Easter egg and unlocking the Annihilator special gun.
You didn't let me have it.
So with that out of the way, let's carry on with our mission of hunting down our past selves and attempting to rewrite the narrative. So, after missing our chance to intercept and easily grab the past version of Dempsey before he was sent up to the moon, we would now have to once again find another way, which led us to Eisendrache, where the second proper Easter egg was about to begin. And if you're wondering, here's the stats from the last 2 maps. Jacob of course dragging the team down as usual, with me leading the charge. And no Kieran, I won't be reading that next line, you prick. So, with the objective of somehow bringing Dempsey's soul back to Earth, we got to work.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
Obviously hitting the gobblegum even though we have nothing to help us at this point anyway. So, with Jacob getting lost already,
So where do we go on this map?
we cracked open the first door, grabbed some free points by double tap.
What is this perk? Double tap. What does double tap do?
To do extra damage per bullet.
And opened the door into the courtyard, where we couldn't resist a little go on the old box now, could we?
Gambling man.
Oh, I thought I got ray gun. I got a dingo though.
With our first task being a rather easy one. Simply kill zombies slowly by this dragon, eventually turning them into stone and powering up something even more powerful. So we took our positions and began to feed the souls to it, one by one. Breaking up the routine with a box here every now and then for good measure.
Oh, I got an RPK.
Where soon it was time to move, as we had completed the amount of souls so we could carry on to the next one. Moving through the castle quarters where Jacob once again graced us with the first down of the map.
Oops.
So Kieran promptly rescued him, where they went on to massacre all the zombies we were trying to save.
Fuck it.
Yeah, we've got to.
We're gonna end up around 25 again, aren't we? Regardless, me and Matt tried our best to keep moving forward, turning on the power
The power is online.
and moving us to the main courtyard where we could enter the church and feed the second dragon.
Can't wait for it to flash up. Attempt 6 dies and Jack in the top there.
So the 4 of us reunited and began the slow process of feeding it. So we broke up the time with some trick shots.
360.
Trick shot.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Where soon enough, the second one crumbled and the third one was only a short staircase away. So Jacob of course ran the complete opposite direction, way past the staircase we needed.
Where do you go down?
Down the stairs in that room.
You know, I'll just vibe in the courtyard for a minute.
So whilst he vibed in the courtyard, we headed into the Undercroft, an incredibly important room for the future steps of this Easter egg, and where we properly activated the anti-gravity pressure plates
Wait. Oh, I forgot this. This is so cool.
which switches it on temporarily at random times. So we hopped around whilst also feeding our dragon, welcoming Jacob back from his courtyard wandering,
I found the way down.
Welcome.
where we can now finally reap the rewards for tediously filling up 3 dragons, introducing the wonder weapon of the map,
We've got it. The buzz here, guys.
the Wrath of the Ancients.
Wait, this counts as a weapon?
Yeah.
Oh, I got rid of my weapon.
A powerful explosive bow, but just like the swords buried in Morgue City by now, it wouldn't be enough on its own, meaning it was upgrade time. The bow upgrades into 4 different variants: the lightning, void, fire, and wolf bow. So we thought the fairest way to do it would be to wheel spin which one we would each be upgrading, due to the varying levels of difficulties to acquiring each bow. Of course, Jacob got by far the hardest bow, the fire one, Kieran the electric one, the lucky bastard, I got the void bow, and finally Matt got the wolf bow. So we began our upgrade steps, each first having to simply grab our individual broken arrows we were each trying to upgrade, which somehow took Jacob on a whistle-stop tour around the map.
Do you know where the clock tower is?
So we will leave him to find his arrow, bless him, while we start on the real upgrading. So Kieran started off by shooting his 3 campfires to light them on fire,
What a shot.
where he then headed to the teleporter as he needed to head somewhere else for his last campfire. I shot a hole in this ceiling, giving me my arrow, promptly heading to this glowing purple spot, knifing a zombie over it to release an urn, where I then scoured the map for 5 skulls.
Oh my god, my mouse died.
Eventually also leading me to the teleporter too. Matt was also flowing, activating some paintings for his arrow, before also joining us to the teleporter, leaving Jacob,
Oh yeah, the clock tower.
who had now found the clock tower he needed to find his first arrow. The problem now was actually finding the arrow.
Alright, back to basics.
So after baffling even his own standards by leaving the clock tower,
Is that the clock tower? No.
and then returning to the exact spot right again,
So, this is definitely a tower.
That is the clock tower.
he didn't read the part saying shoot the wall to break the arrow out, so Kieran ran up 5 minutes later to do it for him.
I think it's that, man.
Oh, you can shoot it.
It's behind you, brother.
Oh.
So, with us all finally started our upgrade quests, where we could teleport to the launch pad, where Kieran was already trapped there due to the lack of points,
Welcome, boys.
but got his last campfire. So on the following dog round, we all joined him over there, where I grabbed my final skull, Matt shot a wolf skull out of the cliff, and Jacob had to wait for a random rocket test, so he waited correctly this time, whilst we headed back.
Game, we're coming back through.
Upon returning, Matt then summoned his self-named wolf, Dinkus,
Whoa, Matt, you have a dog. What's its name?
so he began walking it around the map, stopping periodically to feed it zombie souls. How endearing. Meanwhile, just below him, I was on a warpath trying to make crawlers
Oh, well that's not good for my crawlers. Rip.
to feed the urn, which now could speak somehow,
Griffin Crown Door. Griffin Crown Door.
where I was next tasked with simply killing some zombies in search of symbols they would drop, placing them here in a certain order, where the order was being announced.
Griffin floor
Oh,
wall.
I'm writing
Griffin-
this down.
Griffin-
You're gonna piss me off.
Griffin pencil, fucking.
Just in time for this prick to ruin any chance of me remembering them for the first time.
10 points to Gryffindor.
And to finalize the trio of soul hunting, Kieran finished running on these symbols, so now had to fill 3 of his own electric urns with souls, where he was joined by Jacob, who had completed his first step by shooting a fiery rock.
Now I have to do the jump shots.
Oh, yes. And I'm very excited for this montage.
So opted to wait with him to save on points, as he was about to spend a fair whack on his next step.
I hope you saved up enough.
So Kieran filled up his first urn,
So we'll see if we can hit this first time.
missing the shots a few times
I fucked it.
before eventually landing it. So they returned where Kieran cracked on with his second and third urn,
Boom.
where of course I had to remind myself of the symbols due to Kieran's past antics,
Oh my god, I can't see the symbols on my floor because of my saturation on my screen.
where Matt had finished his soul hunting with Dinkus, but over by the Wonder Spheres, a miracle was happening. Jacob now had the hardest singular step in this whole upgrade saga, hitting 3 shots mid-air,
Okay, I got one.
and to my genuine surprise, he nailed the first one, first try, which considering he didn't even know what the Wonder Sphere was 10 minutes ago, was an incredible feat. So, whilst he lined up his next shot, Matt grabbed his arrow first to begin the last step of filling it with souls to get the bow, where quickly following this, he grabbed the completed wolf bow.
I got my bow. I got Cree Holo Lu Crema Sala Leet.
What?
So Kieran promptly followed this with his arrow,
Got my arrow.
leaving me to continue symbol searching whilst Jacob's miracle first shot quickly divulged into a barrage of near misses on the next two.
I accidentally shot the same one I'd already done.
Oh, did you hit it though again, yeah?
I don't know if I hit it because it wouldn't relight, but...
With some questionable attempts mixed in.
Oh no, I hit it already, right? Okay, no, it's this one. I keep seeing that fucking glowing one. I keep thinking, oh, I've got it.
Where Kieran after grabbed his lightning bow.
Give me it, give me it.
Round 12 approached fast, where Jacob's nightmare became even worse, being greeted by the Panzer, the mini-boss on this map.
He is at me. Can't see shit.
A fucking prick compared to the Margwa from Shadows of Evil, as you'll see later. Or now, for a matter of fact, as he quickly caused me to die whilst I tried to complete my own bow.
Oh my god, I got trapped in the corner with the Panzer.
Moving quickly to then kill Kieran.
That's not good. That's really not... Yeah, the Panzer fucking cornered me.
Leaving Matt to clutch up and bring us all home. So we re-equipped ourselves, where I was finally able to complete the Void Bow.
Oh, I just gave it my fucking KRM. Let me go buy it again.
Leaving Jacob and his fire bow. So we will focus on him for now and leave the rest of us to upgrade our perks and guns in the background. Where after countless misses, he kept trying. Even doing this fucking ridiculous shot where he tried to no-look bend an arrow over a wall. At this point, it's entertaining because I know he's never going to land that shot and we'll eventually have to do it properly.
Did I get it?
What the fuck? I have no words at this point.
Now one more.
So after the miracle shot, he took a few test flights for the last one, coming to some new realizations.
That is the one.
You just see a load of footage where I have the bow ready and I just don't shoot it.
Before nailing the last shot. Now all he had to do was shoot a flaming arrow into a fireplace. Pretty simple, right? Now, you may be wondering how 5 rounds have passed since then and we still have no fire bow. Well, in a nutshell, he started off amazingly, filling all his souls up 3 times. Sadly, the amazing start fell off a cliff.
No! Oh my god.
As he descended into a state of madness, staring at fireplaces, thinking he had the right one, ultimately realizing he was wrong.
Double skewer, arrow, double skewer. Okay.
Consulting numerous guides.
Oh my days. I was tapped out.
Until he finally realized he had run past the correct fireplace multiple times already, hitting some good shots to finally complete the step 45 minutes after starting it. So he collected his arrow.
Oh, you'd...
And we all joined him in the undercraft to finish upgrading the final bow.
Whoa.
Equipping the fire bow, meaning we can now continue with our quest to find Dempsey and retrieve him. And if you're wondering what the 3 of us did during that time, Kieran surveyed the mountains.
I'm getting some fucking candid shots of the atmosphere.
Matt built the Ragnarok DG4s and I downed a fair few times. So swiftly moving on, after all that effort to make the bows, Matt then swapped his wolf bow back out for a normal one, shooting the orbs on the teleporter to trigger the wisp step. Essentially, a glowing wisp will spawn in one of 8 locations 4 different times and must be shot with an upgraded bow. So we spread out and took our positions. And after surprisingly 4 successful wisp shots,
got it.
We could now take the teleporter. However, this time we were headed back in time, encountering a past version of Dr. Groff, the man in the present day holding Dempsey's cryopod on the moon. So we were here to do some time travel snooping. First grabbing a blue cylinder.
Oh, got it. Did we get the fuse?
And a fuse for later.
I'm just pressing F on everything.
Yeah, same. I don't know what the fuses look like.
And mainly peering over his shoulder to learn his safe code.
Circle, circle, DNA.
Leaving the honors to Jacob to remember before coming back to the present. Being greeted by a Panzer for our hard work. So, back at the courtyard, after placing the fuse into the death ray I died to earlier.
Oh my...
And switching it to protect for my own safety. Jacob was up, so inputted the code into this terminal, allowing Matt in combination to raid Dr. Groff's safe for some items, where we continued our swift progress by adding them items to the death ray and switching it back to destroy, clearly spooking me into dying once again.
Oh my god, I just got insta-killed.
But after inputting a card we'd found in the safe into this terminal, this allowed Jacob to play a good old game of Samantha Says, quickly then heading down to the rocket test to do it all over again.
Move!
And with the game over and Jacob reigning victorious, he returned along with the rest of us to the death ray. And instead of causing me any more harm, we pushed this green button, opting to return Dempsey's cryopod to us in a rather destructive way.
Oh shit!
That's you!
You never guess who it is.
That's not me, bro. I'm here.
But we wouldn't have it any other way. So, after an explosive entrance, we retrieved the golden rod that had flung off in the wreckage, as we also had another side objective whilst here. here. Other than retrieving Dempsey's soul, as we wanted to eradicate any remaining leaders of the old Group 935 who worked with Ultimus Richtofen, including Dr. Groff, so he was next. However, before that, we had to chase the Wisp around again. So, I won't waste your time. We once again got it done, and we were once again heading back in time for our second time. Returning to Dr. Groff's lab, this time activating the Chronorium book and retrieving a stone tablet from this box. Returning to present time, where the Panzer gave one of us a tough time yet again.
Oh my god.
But we quickly recovered and finally put the golden rod to use.
It is in, boys, it is in.
Placing it inside this tomb, summoning a keeper to our aid. But we would have to aid him first, feeding him souls from a specific bow, one by one.
It's void, it's Colm's bow.
First, it was me with the void bow, then Kieran with the lightning bow, then Matt with the wolf bow.
Hands up! Hands up!
And finally, Jacob with the fire bow. Poetic that is last, where we also then inputted the stone tablet we'd found back in time. So, with a hectic step done and out of the way, it was only going to get more intense from here on out, as we crept into round 25 somehow. Don't ask how, we passed so many rounds, but now charged full of souls, the Keeper returned to the Undercroft, using that energy to summon the final piece of the puzzle, the MPD, or the Moon Pyramid device to us. And with us slotting in the final piece, the blue cylinder we collected back in time,
I put it in.
It was fully functional and ready. Now all that stood between us and achieving both our goals was a boss fight against a corrupted keeper. And trust me, it would be our hardest test yet.
Okay, fuck it, let's do it.
Not yet.
So, we made some final preparations before laying down our Ragnarok DG4s and heading inside to the boss arena.
Boss fight time.
Where the goal was simple. Survive long enough for the Keeper to enter the center, then place your Ragnaroks down to weaken the Keeper enough for us to damage its chest. So we began moving counterclockwise, where some of us struggled with this simple step somehow.
Everyone run clockwise, do not run into each other, just keep...
I look over, I see Jacob instantly running anti-clockwise.
Followed by a quick mat down.
Oh my god, I'm stuck. Oh fuck.
Where he doubled up his downs, but we didn't do enough. So back to surviving again.
He didn't stagger back.
Until we had him exposed again.
His chest's open.
Where we somehow didn't do enough once again. So after a round more of surviving, he entered the middle once again. So it was time. And this time we got him.
Yeah, we got him.
For his first phase. With his second phase, bringing a few friends for us to deal with.
Oh my god, I'm so...
Another one's about to die.
Why is there so many?
And barely, we had just scraped through the Panzer encounter.
No, I got killed by a wisp.
So Matt got up again before finally we had another opening. So we took full advantage of it. Hurting him, but not quite staggering him.
Oh my god, the damage.
Where we quickly corrected that mistake. So with his third phase, the Keeper got desperate and threw everything at us this time, where the chaos had reached its peak.
Oh.
But once again, we had come through by the skin of our teeth.
Good shit. Same thing again.
And this was it. We were so close. One more phase. So as he entered the center, it was time to finish this. However, as we didn't do enough damage, this would be where our greatest fumble yet and where our downfall truly begun.
Jacob can go in for the last Ragnarok to finish him off.
What's a Ragnarok?
As with our ammo wavering and our endurance being tested, an opening in the middle had arrived.
I'm going. No, I downed.
But we were too focused in on surviving that Jacob's Ragnaroks were just a millisecond too late. So the Keeper was allowed to let off his most devastating attack yet.
Yep. That's the thing.
Dropping him and me in the process. But luckily, Kieran was on site to grab us. However, sadly, it wasn't enough. As with no lightning bow buffer anymore, he raised me and Matt one more time, but his luck had run out.
Oh, I'm dead.
Where we quickly joined him, all dying at the final hurdle.
No!
With the boss practically dead, ending this run in heartbreak. But we weren't done yet. So, we returned again, dead set on returning with Dempsey's soul this time, but also revenge on that bastard Keeper. So I won't bore you with the same steps as we ran through it with ease. No need to show me downing like 8 times, is there?
That's not good.
Returning eventually to the boss area.
Here we go.
Where after another priceless Jacob triple revive clutch when we all downed.
Oh, that's quick revive clutch right there. Huge.
We were flying through the stages. Returning to the final phase where once again we were left to rely on the Jacob clutch again.
Oh, I got whacked.
Which was sadly too much to ask for this occasion. Dying for a second time, but let's move on quickly to attempt 3, shall we?
11 downs is crazy, by the way.
No reason at all, just eager to take revenge on this keeper. So, back in the boss fight once again. We were seasoned at this point, with all the perks, all the equipment we could ever need, and everything going smoothly.
Lick him up. Lick him up.
Until a rare map blunder came at the wrong time, where in a state of panic from it being his turn to place the Ragnaroks down, he was startled.
Did those land close enough?
And accidentally placed them way off to the left. And when we found it,
That's cooked.
it was far too late, where our recovery was stomped out by some arriving panzers quickly. And attempt 4 sadly has nothing going for it.
Matt's jerking it in the corner. What's he doing?
It was an easy run to the boss fight, where we died at the earliest point so far.
Clutch.
That is a fucking huge move to use your Ragnaroks there. No.
Oh, wow.
So let's move on, shall we? And with belief wavering and the team morale fading, we started attempt 5, breezing like usual through the actual steps and entering the fight unfazed, where something felt different this time.
You can't stop us 5 times.
The communication was on point,
So is there no stamina up on this map?
and we had phase 1 done, quickly dealing with the panzers, and then phase 2 of the keeper, also struggling a bit,
Oh, now's not the time. I need a poo.
but ultimately coming through the second phase onslaught of panzers, dealing even more damage to the keeper after this, where after a huge effort to survive and persevering through down after down, the corrupted keeper's chest opened
Put them both down.
and we launched our final attack.
Fuck it up, boys. Fuck it up.
Please.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, thank fuck.
Destroying the corrupted keeper and retrieving the summoning key from the MPD, where after 5 attempts, I think we've kept Dr. Groff and Dempsey waiting long enough. So we raced up to the console above the courtyard where Jacob inserted the summoning key, completing the Eisendrache.
Dude, the rocket.
Rockets.
Oh, shit.
We are not stealing the moon. We are here to blow up the moon.
And leaving it behind in explosive fashion.
Whoa!
Boom. There it goes.
Destroying the moon before turning our attention to our main objective.
This summon will one day wreak havoc across the entire universe. He cannot be allowed to live.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go. We were supposed to secure the package and be in and out clean. Instead, the whole thing's been one disaster after another. I should never have trusted you, Richthofen. Never!
You should trust me, Dempsey. You all should. This artifact has the power to contain and preserve the subject's soul. Your soul. But it can only be done after the moment of death. Just as you saw me do to my other self. It is the only way.
Wait! If someone's gotta take him out to save the universe, then it should be me that does it. Good to see you, Tank.
And with Dempsey's soul collected, Takeo was up next, so we were bidding the snowy castle farewell in exchange for the infested swamp that awaited us, with Takeo's soul on the line.
I'm sorry. I don't speak Japanese.
The object in your hand? It's gonna bring you nothing but pain. Believe me, I know.
I am an envoy of the Emperor himself. I am no traitor!
Yes, a little too close.
So, after barely escaping capture and nearly losing all, we had arrived in Zetsubou No Shima, where, like usual, things hadn't gone to plan, as now we would have to navigate our way through a treacherous path to find past Takio, who had been captured somewhere within the Division 9 research facility. Oh, and here's the stats from Eisendrache, if you were wondering. So, with that out of the way, we washed up onto the shore, dusted ourselves down,
Let's go.
and got to work. And if the Eisendrache broke us, Zetsubou was here to crush our spirit entirely.
Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. Kill 3 zombies as they're mutating.
As we were flying through the steps.
How do you do this? How do you see your ones? What?
Just aim
You go
at
to
the
your
yellow
pillar.
one.
How do you know which pillar's yours?
It's
Should
yellow.
have yellow.
Yeah,
Ah. Well, so do you guys know how to read like arrow double skewer and tell what it means, or am I just tripping?
What? It tells you. You look at it, it tells you what it says.
Grabbing the final piece for the wonder weapon
We got the sample.
until disaster struck us. So, with the game deciding it wanted to get involved and completely crash my PC to end our first run, our second run was even more painful. This time, we got the wonder weapon until the game decided to switch targets, crashing Kieran's game about 5 times in a row,
I think my game's just bricked again.
making it sadly unable to continue.
Now this isn't playable, it's done it again. What the hell?
But this was it now. The third time was the charm. We can actually begin the steps to securing Takio's soul, with the key step being to acquire 3 cogs to power a hidden elevator somewhere in the facility. So just ignore the multiple restarts we did as we were trying to avoid certain challenges.
Oh, fuck off, can we? I'm not saying can we restart, but Jesus wept.
But eventually we had to settle for what we got, and for a later step we all had to individually complete these 3 challenges, which if you were wondering, these are everyone's challenges they had to complete, which would certainly make things awkward. So we read up on what we had to do before proceeding, where on the only map where points are incredibly crucial for opening the map up early, I decided the box would be worth it now.
Don't you want me?
And not to double down, but we're probably going to end up on round 25 again, aren't we? Hopefully my fears don't come true, but for now, I grabbed the first skull of 4, inputting it into the ritual spot, and then protected it alongside the help of Matt, which we needed to complete 3 more times to unlock the skull of Nansupaway, which is the specialist weapon of Zetsubou, and a critical piece for the completion of the later steps. And at the same time, Kieran and Jacob began to branch off and unlock the remainder of the map,
I cannot get to you through the vines.
making their way to Lab B and Lab A, grabbing some parts for the shield and placing water into each generator, allowing Jacob to unlock the bunker door, the most important area of the map. Also allowing Kieran to kill some zombies just as they are mutating for his challenge.
Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
Where, during this round, we began our gardening ventures, with Kieran watering mine and his for his challenge to water 5 plants, where I also needed a fruit from a plant once grown. So 2 birds with 1 stone, which he then completed on round 4, so grabbed his reward from the center,
Oh, Max Hammer.
where we continued to explore the bunker, switching on the map's power by completing an underwater ritual,
The power ritual has begun.
where Jacob may have taken the cake on this round, spending multiple guides and many minutes searching the map for a bucket.
And now let me go find the bucket.
New map, same sense of direction, but he did use a spore to regain air underwater, so grabbed one of his challenges. So, with the great bucket hunt ending in his eventual victory,
There he is.
we continued to water our plants, also stopping to harvest a few of our earlier bloomers, where Kieran ticked off one of the trickier challenges, managing to kill his 2nd and 3rd zombie just as they were about to mutate into a thrasher.
Oh, I got both of them. Oh, 3 zombies as they're mutating. Completed it, man.
Where shortly after he completed this, we also found the scientist zombie running around who was carrying the first of 3 parts for the KT4 wonder weapon, which had given us some past heartbreak. So just as we entered the 6th round, me and Kieran combined to complete 2 more of the skull rituals in different spots, leaving us with 1 more, where of course it wouldn't be a true attempt without Jacob gracing us with the first down of the run.
Oh, shit.
So we picked him up where I had gotten lucky. A little fruit I had grown was waiting for me.
Chow down, Rectum and chow down.
So I grabbed it to complete the challenge and also unlocked an extra perk slot from it.
Oh, he gave me a speed cola. Cold.
Where Matt had completed the final ritual skull to unlock the main room. So he and Kieran completed the final ritual, sadly leaving me as just a spectator by the door this time.
Let me in. Let me in.
But they finished it trouble-free and grabbed the skull of non-Subway, allowing us to proceed after our challenges were completed. So, in a quick fire of further progression, we built the gas mask and drained the pack-a-punch area, really opening up all of the possibilities of the map to us.
Here we see the wild Jacob with absolutely no directional awareness.
Just in time for the spider round.
Please be spider round. Yay!
Where Jacob was on a mission to kill them via spores.
I need to do my spore kills.
So started the painful process of trying to lure spiders into various spores around the map. He didn't quite finish his challenge this round, but he got very close.
Oh, I need one more.
However, Matt had completed another challenge for watering a plant 3 times. So with the spider round passing, Kieran polished off his final trial.
I did my trial!
Testing out his skull in the process. So we will leave him to upgrade it whilst we try and join him, which found Matt under the water killing his 20th zombie for a challenge, where on his prompt exit from the bunker he may have completely ruined my train and got me downed in the process.
Did that mess up your train?
Yeah, and I downed.
Where a Thrasher got a bit too friendly with me.
I'm inside a Thrasher. What?
However, once released I did manage to blow up my final web, so not bad at all. Just in time for me to go down, then getting my 10th headshot on an infected zombie. So a turbulent couple minutes for me in the swamp. While on the other side of the map, Matt was back to swimming, joining the part we'd found from trapping a spider with his flower he'd found, completing our 3 parts for the wonder weapon. So after Jacob completed his challenge to attract 15 zombies to a plant, he constructed the KT4 wonder weapon, but like usual it needed an upgrade. However, before we could start that, Matt joined Kieran and myself in finishing challenges, shooting the final Thrasher head he needed, joined the following round by Jacob, who popped his final spider via a spore, meaning finally we could crack on with the Easter egg and collect the 3 cogs scattered around the map. Well, we still needed that upgraded KT4 as well, so Matt and Jacob began flinging themselves through this sewage pipe, chasing down rainbow water, which Matt luckily grabbed after a few misses.
I got it.
Proceeding to then swim back to the hole he vaporized earlier to plant the water and the seed needed for a part of the upgraded KT4. So, with one part a guarantee in only a matter of rounds, we opted to grab the second piece, electrifying our shields.
How'd you get your shield out?
As a reward for finishing our trials and shocking this cage we earlier trapped a spider in. This time though, lowering Matt down instead, where he grabbed the item off a skeleton needed for the upgrade, even though he struggled to see it at first, even sending Kieran down to double check he'd got it.
Do you want to go down and have a look?
Which indeed he had. And while trying to do a step we'll come back to later, Jacob and I may have blundered quite badly trying to operate the zipline together.
Oh, that was actually a bit too early on my behalf.
So after a few rounds of watering and preparing for a fight around the corner, disaster had struck again.
Oh my god, my game just crashed.
Just as we were approaching the finishing line, bringing an abrupt end to an attempt we were almost guaranteed to complete, so Takeo would have to wait a little longer for his closure. So like the Eisendrache, I see no point of rehashing the same steps over and over. So like last time, we worked on completing the challenges again, even with some new ones thrown in there. Also re-grabbing the skull of non-Subway and re-synthesizing the KT4, getting the upgrade to the same point as last time. However, during the process, we decided to complete some of the prior setups for the Easter egg at the same time as grabbing everything again, including vaporizing this torn poster, which taught us about hidden walls around the map. So following the skull signals, we were able to vaporize a wall by quick revive, revealing the hidden elevator we'd been searching for all this time. All we needed to do now were find the 3 cogs to activate it, as it was almost certainly where Takeo was being held prisoner. So with us being all caught up, we continued trying to water this stupid rainbow water plant for the second KT4 upgrade piece.
I don't have a seed.
Which somehow trapped me behind the seed, where after downing not once, but twice, I may have fallen victim to a little bit of rage bait.
Revive him again, get him another down.
No,
Yeah.
they're not counting. Why? It's not my fault.
I would not be worried about. I wouldn't be worried about 2 downs. You downed 11 times.
I don't care. I'm stating my name. These 2 downs don't fucking count.
2 ridiculous downs on my ever-growing resume. They eventually grabbed the rainbow watered plant for the KT4 upgrade, where sadly, the second victim also fell. As we tasked Jacob with being the one to find the first cog, which in essence involved him simply shooting down a plane, we'd already grown the plant earlier. So after awkwardly loading it, all we had to do was click F when it was overhead. Simple. Except he, of course, let the plane swing overhead once or twice to warm up. But after a bit too much build up from the 3 of us,
It's all up to you, Jacob.
Now?
It's all up to you.
No.
the pressure grew and grew until we had reached breaking point.
Nah, I'm not doing it. I can't be asked. I ain't doing that shit.
Joining me as a victim of rage bait and literally rage quitting the step, taking himself on a little wander to calm down, leaving me to shoot down the plane, where we chased down and collected the cog after doing so, quickly doubling up to get our second cog as our classic gobblegums were finally needed. So Kieran grabbed and used anywhere but here gobblegum, teleporting him into a laboratory with some strange looking eggs that had hatched, but also lying on the floor was the second of the 3 cogs. So he grabbed it,
Got it.
where revenge was on the menu for the third and final cog. As earlier, me and Jacob may have fumbled on the zipline, but this time, as he was still wandering around in a daze, I swapped him out for Matt, and we of course nailed it first try, dropping me off this plank of wood allowing me to grab the third cog. So I inputted it into the elevator for when we needed it later. All that stood between us and securing Takio's soul, there were now 2 boss fights, so let's tick one of them off. So we used the KT4 to destroy a web nearby the blue water, revealing a way in, and clearly whatever was in here didn't want us to come in, but we completely ignored it anyway.
Here we go.
And stumbled straight into the spider residing in the cave. So after initial confusion, Matt figured out we had to attack its mouth when it was attacking us. So we avoided its blows and landed plenty of our own,
It's a very small circle.
eventually weakening it enough and managing to defeat the spider mini boss.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not like a...
It's not an impressive boss fight.
So Matt grabbed its fang as it was the final KT4 upgrade piece, quickly rushing off back to the table where we initially constructed the original, placing it back on the table, creating the Masamune. The final piece to a confusing puzzle, meaning now it was time for the final boss fight on Zetsubou No Shima. Except Kieran decided he wanted to change his pack-a-punch last minute and downed like an idiot.
I'll go down without perks, it's fine.
So no perks for him. So with that mini fumble out of the way, we entered the elevator and the cogs hummed to life, lowering us down to the final area where we used the Masamune to destroy these arms with spores on them to enter the final boss fight arena, where the old Takio had sadly mutated in his capture and would now need to be defeated. So we started moving around,
Counterclockwise again.
dealing with our fair share of spiders, zombies and thrashers. Lots of thrashers.
There's a lot of fucking thrashers in this boss fight. Maybe they've increased the amount.
So after using everything we had to take them out,
Oh my god, there's a lot. I'm dead.
all we had to do now was survive long enough for the mutated Takio to expose one of his spores,
Where's the boss?
The boss is in the wall.
Oh.
setting me and Matt up perfectly to destroy them using our Masamunes. So after multiple waves of this, we weren't going to lose this time. So even with all the technical errors along the way, we shot the final spore and defeated the mutated Takio, bringing him back to human form, where we had accomplished our objective and could now retrieve his soul.
Takeo Musaki, I did not believe I would find you in such a place. I was a warrior. I fought many great battles for the glory of our nation, for the honor of the dying samurai spirit. I was a hero. I share this memory. I have lived many of the same victories. I later learned that my victories were unwelcome. His betrayal was driven by petty jealousy. He knew I could endure anything, that I feared not even my own death. Punishment is one thing. This is cruelty. Who could be so evil as to desire another soul to endure such suffering? Who amongst us could be so dishonorable? Are you so blinded by your own loyalty? The orders came from the Emperor himself. My life, my path, is built upon a lie. This realm
may have been corrupted and consumed by evil. But we possess the power to change things. A better tomorrow is only possible if we blow away the ashes of the past. None of us choose the means by which mercy will find us. But I am at peace. I understand what must be done. Will you be my kaishakunin? It is my honor.
Down, 1 to go. Guess it's you next, Nikolai.
9. There is something else we must do. There is a chain of events that must be set in motion.
Meaning now Takio's soul had been collected, where we only had one left to gather before we could carry out our final plan and reach a better tomorrow. Except like usual, we didn't arrive in typical fashion, literally falling out of the sky, dropping straight into an alternative universe war in Stalingrad. Not a sentence I thought I'd ever say, except there were some subtle differences to a usual, mainly the dragon flying around overhead. However, it was there that we found who we were looking for, the version of Nikolai we needed, who was coincidentally fighting the dragon until we may have distracted him just a little bit, and luckily for us, the dragon wasn't far behind him. So with Nikolai and his mech trapped under a pile of concrete, unable to power himself or move, it was over to us once again to find a way to reach him, and then secure his soul, hopefully not getting burned in the process. So we got ourselves up and took in the penultimate map, Gorod Krovi, for the first time, which would be our most complex series of steps yet. So let's start with the stats from Zetsubou. Hopefully you are mentally subtracting 2 from my down count due to that stupid fucking plant, as the boys wouldn't remove it. But anyway, on to the first step, starting with the point farming, where we checked our challenges out.
These are your challenges, but you don't have to do these, do you?
Confused on whether we had to do them all or not.
Are you sure we have to do them?
Luckily we didn't, but still a bit of trauma from Zetsubou, I guess. So we began cracking open some doors, making it into the underground bunker area, where fate had dropped a mystery box on us once more. So you know the drill by now. We couldn't resist.
Oh, someone said hit the box, Matt. Someone said it, man.
Someone said hit the box. Let's go.
Picking up some decent pulls.
Oh, little Dracon.
FFAR.
Quickly making it into the main part of the map, where we did a step for later, shooting down this trophy.
I believe we can shoot a trophy. Yeah, there we go.
Don't worry, that will make sense later. But for now, we stumbled upon our first code cylinder.
Oh, there's a code cylinder.
Which spawned in a capsule we needed to protect from zombies, eventually granting us a part for the dragon controller, a vital piece of the puzzle. So Kieran called the first one in, and the defense began.
What does a Groff module do? Got the green thing in the sky.
Don't worry, I got it.
So after completing the first one, we grabbed the piece and quickly had the chance to double up and get our second.
Nice, that's a supply one.
Which we did successfully. Well, some of us did.
The dragon's about to breathe fire.
Oh!
One for the road, Colm.
Where quickly we had 2 of the 3 dragon controller parts. And luckily, just as we were introducing Jacob to the Mangala, the boss zombie of the map, the final code cylinder dropped.
He's coming in on the left.
Oh no. Fuck you, pussy.
Oh, tank factory code.
Down to the fire.
Yeah, I downed as well.
We're washed, mate. Me more than you.
So we called it in, where in a last-ditch defense, we had finished our first step.
Oh my god, is that done?
Yeah, we got it.
So headed back to the center, where you may be wondering what this dragon controller device does, and like the name suggests, it literally allows us to ride a fucking dragon. So we prepared, hitting the box multiple more times, grabbing the shield and getting some perks before assembling the device and climbing onto the dragon.
Get on, boys, get on. Here we go.
Taking our journey to the Pack-a-Punch area, and where the Easter egg could really begin. Landing and shooting this dragon egg, picking it up whilst we Pack-a-Punched our guns, and for now, we had done all we could. So we decided to take the sewage pipe out. We do love a little sewage pipe, I must say. Hitting this green button on the way past for a later step. So we hopped out of the pipe where we now had to complete a few different challenges to power it up.
We have to incubate the egg we just picked up.
First, we raced back to the center and placed the dragon egg into a nest, where we now needed the dragon to breathe fire on it, which to be fair, happened immediately.
So when it breathes fire on this, we need to fuck off from it, essentially.
But now it needed to cool down. So of course, a little round of box hits was needed for the road.
We'll just go chill in a box.
Where we also encountered our first Valkyrie round.
Protect me, Kieran, I have no ammo. This is the dog round, basically.
Giving us a little bit of trouble at first.
What the fuck? That is tanky.
But once we'd come through that storm, we'd given the egg enough time.
Oh, egg.
And now it was cool.
You think it's done?
He's done.
So on to the next challenge. Killing napalm zombies.
Kill 3 napalm zombies.
Essentially, zombies set alight by fire.
There is the fire.
So we headed to the tank area and simply waited, where eventually we got lucky, but it wasn't enough. So we returned to the command center, where this prick ruined my train.
Don't kill him, don't kill him.
Oh, sorry, that's the brain fart.
And for what? Some extra kills for the stats at the end, idiot. But eventually, after I calmed down,
he just got a new box it, man.
We gained a new horde and got it done. So on to the next challenge, which this time was to kill multiple zombies with a single bullet. Not easy, as we'd somehow got to round 11 already, but at least I pulled something mythical from the box.
Ring Mark 3, oh yeah.
So we used our mix of a pack-a-punch gun and equipment to complete that one easily, carrying the momentum into the penultimate challenge, simply getting melee kills.
Fucking hell, that went far.
Luckily bailed out by our shields, meaning once again we had done it. So it was back to the pack-a-punch area to complete the final challenge. After a few more box hits, of course. Look, map 1 is fine, but we're 5 maps deep at this point and we're still addicted. So onto the dragon we went to incubate the egg. So we indulged in some more pack-a-punching before Kieran and Matt placed the egg into incubate.
Oh shit, I locked us down here by accident.
Accidentally locking the 2 of us out of the room, but they got to work protecting it.
I pressed it by accident, it's my fault.
Fending off Valkyries and hordes of zombies, and after a while we had the challenge done and the egg was incubated. But we would collect our reward later, as we still had something to do here, the first lockdown. As for the Easter egg, we would still need the Dragon Strike controller, essentially a personal airstrike we could call in at will. So of course we wanted it. The problem is it would take a huge fight to acquire it, so we started the lockdown up and prepared our defense, placing Jacob on the gunner in combination with my new ray gun Mark III. We were making light work of the first 3 sides, but carnage broke out in the final round where the whole building opened and everything came in at once.
I'm coming.
Yeah, come on.
Cowering in this back room and relying incredibly heavily on my ray gun.
My screen's so bright.
Allowing us to scrape through by the skin of our teeth. So we picked up the Dragon Strike controller, where we made our next great fumble. Because things had been going too well up to this point, so of course, it started with a trip through the old sewage pipe, where Kieran must have swallowed a bit too much sewage water, as he now thought we had to upgrade said Dragon Strike controller, which I can assure you, we definitely don't have to. And this isn't even the worst part. I can't just blame him, as we then just ran it as well for a while, so spent time killing huge hordes with the Dragon Strikes for no reason at all, even leading to several people downing.
I'll show you my training skills, yeah?
Yeah, I want to see it, man. Show me it.
Oh!
Next, deciding we'd carry on, leading to 25 minutes of us trying to hit this flag with the Dragon Strike.
I'll try it.
But hey, at least we unlocked and equipped the Mangler helmet, so not all bad. But anyway, after these fucking idiots spent even more time trying to hit this stupid shot, we decided eventually to abandon the plan. Thank the Lord. Returning to Pack-a-Punch for some extra upgrades, where Kieran had stumbled upon this generator.
What's this start generator?
Where earlier they'd killed a Valkyrie nearby to it whilst incubating the egg, meaning it could now be started up. And this was the distraction we needed to stop chasing the Dragon Strike upgrade. Again, thank the Lord. So now it's time to refocus back onto the main quest, freeing Mech Nikolai from his earlier encounter. So we grabbed our reward from hatching the egg, the Gauntlet of Siegfried, an amazing weapon, but also some great help for the future steps of the mission. So now it was time to hunt down the 5 other trophies scattered around the map, as we'd shot that one earlier to start our count up, and we quickly doubled our count, grabbing the trophy that had been released from shooting the light in the sewage pipe. I knew our constant sewage pipe indulging would come in clutch eventually. And with 2 out of the 6, let's race through this one, shall we? Matt punched this safe open using his gauntlet, getting the next one. I then used my unupgraded Dragon Strike to uncover the next one. Kieran then summoned this giant laser beam, startling the rest of us, but ultimately getting the 5th trophy.
What the fuck is going on over there?
Leaving him and me to head to the tank area, searching for a pipe to shoot with our shield, which definitely confused Kieran a touch.
Pipe outside.
But he got it in the end.
That little jingle, I believe, put this Yeah, we've got it.
So that wrapped up the 6 trophies. So now it was time to get ready to use them. But first, we had to head back and activate that generator Kieran had noticed was flapping, triggering a timer to start ticking down an objective we didn't even know yet. But a quick Mr. Ruffle Waffle check later, it had been revealed we had to find 6 different valves around the map, one of them housing a cylinder jammed into it, and one with a green light atop it, and we needed that cylinder. And a fun bit of context here, you need to use an external website to solve it, unless you have more than 10 brain cells, which we don't have, as I'm sure you've learnt by now. So after inputting which valve contained the 2 different things, it then spat out which valve we needed to be turned to which number. So with the timer ticking down faster and faster, we raced from valve to valve.
Tank to 1, infirmary to 3, dragon command to 2, department store to 1, armory to 1, and then supply depot will be the end point.
But after a close race, we had inputted them correctly, releasing the cylinder code.
It is popped out.
So it was time to use that and the trophies to get us one step closer to our end goal. Turns out these 6 trophies each indicate a different challenge. Some of them so challenging they could end the game in an instant if done wrong. So we cautiously headed back to Sophia in the center, who was guiding us while also trying to locate Dr. Maxis himself. But we had no interest in Maxis for now. He was waiting for us elsewhere, but don't tell Sophia that. So we inputted the new cylinder code we found, leaving me to shoot in the password Cronus by the machine. God knows why they've left the dyslexic one to this, but I guess at this point Jacob would probably stare at it for a few minutes and then leave to another area. So I took care of it. And then after some more final prep, we now had to take on the 6 challenges Sophia had in store for us. This was it. We were so close to retrieving a new power core to help Nikolai and then secure his soul. So it was time to input the trophies and start the challenges, where with no warm-up, the hardest challenge just appeared first, didn't it?
It is the bomb one.
The bomb challenge, where everything could end before we even got going. Essentially, there were 6 bombs active around the map, and we had to defuse them in a certain order, where the game would end if they went off, and the kicker, all of this in 2 minutes. So Jacob recorded the order in his phone, as you can see, and the game's begun.
I hear it.
Okay, I've hit mine.
And what's after?
Armory.
I've hit it.
Is it tank now or infirmary?
Infirmary.
Tank then, yeah.
Tank next.
I've done it. Punch it in. 10.
It's not working.
Nice.
And with a huge exhale of relief, we had one challenge out of the way, and the insanity wasn't going to let up. Challenge 2 was the friendly mangler.
Friendly mangler.
Essentially, we had to find a mangler with green eyes.
The friendly one has green eyes.
But we didn't pay any attention to the location.
Well, I can't see green, so I don't know.
So inevitably spent some time running around the map and downing.
Uh-oh, I'm down.
Having to reactivate the challenge the next round after failing. But this time, Kieran found him.
He's here. His arm's off. So this should be an easy one. It's Matt.
But this mangler, like our comments section, only had eyes for Matt. So Matt escorted him to the portal and completed it. Challenge 3 is the Groth pod defense.
Oh, Groth device.
Simply discover a Groth pod in an area outside the map.
It's over here, it's over here, it's over here.
Defend it enough, and then when it's ready, send your Siegfried dragon down to collect the part. Simple, right? Well, I sent the dragon out immediately for some reason, and then when we'd finished defending the pod, Jacob called a fucking airstrike on it.
Jacob, press Q.
That thing?
No, Q.
Oh. Left mouse? Wait, what?
Right click.
I did it.
I'm running out of words to describe him, but eventually he retrieved the part properly, so we handed it over to Sophia. Challenge 4 is now time for the old soul of Gersh.
Oh, it's the orb.
A scientist who was freed by our former selves and now had wound up here, and we had to trap him. So it was a whole lot more searching where I stumbled upon him.
He's in spawn, I have him.
So of course shot him, where he moved on again, where I then found him again.
He was at tank, I shot him.
And for the final time, we might as well complete the trilogy, so I shot him for the last time where he entered the teleporter to be used by Sophia. And for the penultimate challenge, the friendly Valkyrie.
Yeah, it's Valkyrie.
Essentially a rerun of the friendly mangler. Simply find the green light Valkyrie and lead it back to the teleporter, protecting it along the way. So after a few false starts, Jacob found it.
Is it not this one here?
So with the rest of us protecting him, he led it all the way home, where the final challenge awaited us. So after we hit the box for the 100th time, we grabbed the key card from the drawer and boarded the dragon for the final time, as it was time for the second lockdown, where we pack-a-punched a few more times before entering the key card and beginning the long download process, where like the last lockdown, it was all smooth and easy defending one side.
That is a really satisfying noise.
It's a well nice noise, isn't it?
The chaos truly started when all the barricades came down at once, however.
It'll be all of them now, I think.
Yeah.
Leading to utter mayhem. But after pivoting again to the ray gun and cower tactic,
I can't look at that. That makes me so sick.
We're actually at the end.
It was complete. The 6 challenges from Sophia Sophia were done.
Time to go.
And it was time to collect our reward. So Kieran deposited the keycard over to Sophia. I grabbed the power cores as he had left them for some reason. And Jacob released his dragon successfully this time.
Go, little dragon. Go say hello. Oh, he's taking the package.
As another airstrike may just kill poor Nikolai. But with him back on his feet and powered up, it was time to join him in fighting the dragon from the beginning, before we could peacefully retrieve his soul. So he hit the box for some new guns, and I of course downed at the final part once again.
Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't have a shield either.
Adding some extra time, but eventually we were ready now.
Alright, on the crate. Here we go.
So it was time to indulge in one final extra long sewage pipe popping out in the boss area, where all that stood in our way was that dragon. So we started the fight, joining forces with Nikolai, where we had to avoid the endless hordes and mainly the metric ton of fire. But eventually Nikolai saw his chance,
Blast him, Nikolai, blast him,
and pierced the dragon with a spear.
And he's doing it now. I'm throwing a monkey,
giving us a chance with my ray gun. I took my chance willingly, repeating the step for a second time.
It's on his belly.
And then a third, where due to us actually preparing properly, we had slayed the dragon of Gorod Krovi, but he was just a warm-up to the main event. Now it was us versus Nikolai.
We have found a way to put things right. We can end the war. We can restore peace. But only if your very existence is erased from this twisted history. A true Russian never surrenders.
Where everything hung in the balance and we were so close. One more fight and we could head to endgame, and it was his mech standing in our way. So we threw everything we could to distract the hordes, dodging his endless attacks and getting off damage where we could, mainly aiming for the very power cores we provided him with, alongside any other area of vulnerability. And with a wave of meatballs not being big enough, we collected ourselves and gathered behind my ray gun, going in for one final attack together as one.
He's dead.
You think you will kill me now? I am sorry, Nikolai. I wish there was another way. But know this, in my heart, I share the same pain as you. The pain that you have buried and blurred beneath an alcohol-fueled haze is the pain of your own memory. You loved and you lost. Everything else has been delusional fantasy that distance you from painful truth. You know what I speak of. You remember. Before the bombs fell, before she was taken from us. Some things are forgotten for a reason!
It is done. The souls have been collected, Maxis. We'll see you soon.
And with us taking a quick pit stop to Alcatraz, acquiring some blood vials for insurance purposes, we were now ready for the finale. So we arrived at our final location, where it was time to simply finish the plan, or so we thought.
Okay, let's recap a bit, shall we? This was meant to be a new start, really. A perfect world. Free from all the evil that had corrupted each and every corner of the known and unknown universe. It was going to be a place of safety for the kids, the little yous. You little... Well, so far, so good. But things started to go wrong soon after you arrived. Now, I can understand your initial shock coming face to face with Maxis, especially after so long. But you did the right thing. You followed the plan. You brought the summoning key here, and you destroyed that bloody machine once and for all. Thing is, Max's went and ballsed everything up.
Please, you must help me.
He heard voices, you see, calling to him.
Only together can we prevent the destruction of your world.
It wasn't really his fault. You know, he hasn't actually got his soul yet. All I got was a brain. Anyway, the key thing, as in the thing that is key, is that Max has fiddled around with the summoning thingamajig and accidentally released an even bigger bastard. Someone even I didn't know was in there. The Shadow Man. The one and only original Harbinger of Doom. So, I'm going to be absolutely truthful with you. Things have got way too far out of control. This isn't any vague woo-hoo evil. We're talking about the Apothecons. The most powerful and evil entities in all the existences that ever existed. And now they're here, in our perfect world. I'm not going to sugarcoat things. It's a fucking shit show.
So with the Shadow Man back and more powerful than ever, our better tomorrow was now a major risk. So we'd have to fight him to get it back. So with everything hanging in the balance, we hopped in and confidence was actually pretty high. Even with the latest complication, we had come so far from the start. So we were prepared to go all in to finish this once and for all. So Jacob indulged in his first confusion of many in this map.
What the fuck is going on?
This is the ritual.
Oh.
As we completed the first corruption engine, entering Noctur Toten.
That takes you to the first ever zombies map.
The start of zombies for normal people like me, Kieran and Matt. But to Jacob, you know what? I just need to show you.
Oh, this is in transit.
It is in transit.
What in the blood clot?
That's outrageous. That's where he knows Nact from.
What, it's in the wheat field.
Fucking outrageous, by the way.
With my anger circulating at the comment, we got some points where Jacob was solving the Easter egg on his own.
I reckon this is something to do with it.
Yeah, that pot. We'll be back in about an hour and a half, yeah?
Before we took a trip next to Shangri-La.
Knife!
And if you were wondering, here are the stats from Gorod Krovi with it all to play for in the final map, where it seemed loads of zombie maps from our past had come together as we entered the Eisendrache next. So we kept pressing forward, turning on the anti-gravity, which came into play a while later. But for now, it was over to Kino the Totem. But whilst Jacob played on the wall run,
I'm doing it!
me and Kieran armed up and headed to the third corruption engine, where it turns out it wasn't as routine as we initially thought it would be.
Yeah, I'm about to run out of ammo, mate, so we should, I'm dead.
How have you run out? What? How did you run out of HBK?
So with the two of us down and out, we had to trust in Jacob trying to collect us.
Wait, they both died. Let's go get them, bro.
An ambitious task
I'm on my way.
that sadly didn't quite go our way.
Wait, from the Eisendrache, run me through it.
Go up the stairs where I
It's
bought
not
the door.
worth it, Colm. He's not in nowhere near us, mate. We dead.
So all Matt and Jacob could do was complete the fourth corruption engine, and once again, it wasn't as routine as originally thought to be.
That's got no bullets.
Neither do I, bro. I don't have bullets.
Okay, that's just a warm-up now.
So, with our classic warm-up attempt out of the way, we got straight back in. And the only difference to the start this time was Jacob's discovery of Pack-a-Punch, which he thought was just given to us in spawn. Bless him.
Oh, shit.
Did you not see that the first time?
No, I did not.
Aside from another down from me,
What the fuck did I just die to?
Kieran shot these tombstones in a certain order for a future step before we went the other way this time, heading to Origins, and mainly the box, which was actually crucial in this map as it housed everything we would need. So it was somehow round 5 already, a common problem for us.
You know, we actually might down in this round. We're that cooked.
Jacob bit the dirt.
Holy shit! Oh yeah. We're back in the fucking game.
But we quickly retreated into Mob of the Dead, completing our second corruption engine problem-free.
But you're all alone, Kieran. Have fun.
No, you're fucking not, girl. I'm here.
That's looking loyalty, that right there. You see that shit?
Where me and Kieran were back in Baruch to right our wrongs from before, beginning to find parts from our past to assemble the Keeper Protector device before finally re-tackling the corruption engine together. Where Jacob had retreated to his transit memories, promptly getting lost again, but he did find his way back home to the box, where an old friend decided to greet him.
I got the Apopha gun.
What, you got the black hole gun?
Yeah.
Which isn't my first choice, as he will be needed very soon to hit some important shots.
Oh, and a dingo.
We are set now.
But to be fair, it just felt right for him to have the Apophagon servant. So Kieran joined up with him and doubled up on the lug, pulling the Thunder Gun.
Oh, Thunder Gun.
Where I took care of the final corruption engine into Eisendrache without Kieran's hindrance from before, allowing Kieran and Jacob to use the Death Ray to trap that worm who nicked our Pack-a-Punch machine.
It's a Death Ray.
So me, Kieran and Jacob headed inside, where Jacob shot the Pack-a-Punch machine down.
Shoot the yellow pus-filled things. Shoot them all.
Oh, that's not one.
One more.
Returning it to us.
And there's Pack-a-Punch. Look, he spits it out of his gut.
So whilst I was dying multiple times,
I'm gonna die again because I'm tapped out. Love that.
truly locking myself in for the most downs, Kieran and Jacob were on a warpath, aiming to upgrade the Apophagon servant. But to my complete surprise, even with all his past misdirections, Jacob was surprisingly getting into the rhythm of it, shooting the one by Shang.
Right, look up above that temple. You see the thing that looks kind of out of place up there?
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Boom.
Oh, yeah.
The one at Spawn.
Boom, boom.
Then at Mob.
I think I see it. This one.
Boom.
Then finding the last ones by Baruch.
Yeah, that thing, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Allowing us to complete the first part of the Easter egg.
That thing there.
That little one there. Well, they're making it easy for us, aren't they, really?
Pack-a-punching the Apophagon servant. Except he panicked and did his dingo instead.
Putting him in.
Oh, he's in.
So I guess he'll get it soon enough.
Oh, God. Did you pick it up?
Yeah.
But with us also pulling little Arnie's earlier on, we were ready to now begin the first main part of the Easter egg. Now we had to collect 3 movie discs around the map and input them into certain locations. And buckle up because we were about to make a whole host of errors in a short space of time.
What am I doing again? I didn't listen.
Well, first job was jumping from teleporter to teleporter, scanning the back for a triangular piece of rock.
We're just going through these portals and around there'll be a rock.
Which Kieran did earlier.
It is here and it's easy.
But we all just completely forgot in the endless downing and distractions.
I went down again.
That distraction mainly being the box, so Kieran dealt with the elemental Margwa
Oh, he's dead.
whilst Matt hit the box. But eventually they were back on task, holding a zombie where we already hit round 12.
Oh, I did not know I had lost.
I know someone murked that as well. Who killed it? The silence is deafening right now.
So after another Mr. Ruffle Waffle guide, we finished gathering shield parts, also stopping to pack-a-punch our wonder weapons.
Should I pack-a-punch the alien gun?
I think you have to pack-a-punch it.
Whilst also searching for this triangular rock still.
So it should be there. It should be here where I'm standing when we get back across.
Which was certainly proving difficult.
It isn't there.
Made even more difficult by wherever the fuck this was.
Not there. I also jumped out of the map somehow. Now that is absolutely outrageous.
Did you just die?
Yeah, just insta-killed me. Oh well, we moved.
So with Kieran down for the count, it was on the hands of me and Jacob to pick up the baton whilst he recovered. So after a lot more searching, mainly searching the same pools over and over again.
Try different landing pads, I don't think it's them too. What the hell?
Turns out it had been in Baruch the whole time.
Is it that?
It is that.
Just the other teleporter to the one we'd meticulously been searching. And just when you thought it couldn't get any more awkward.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Now me and him had to get the Keeper from the Keeper Protector device.
Does he follow me? Oh, he follows me.
Down the stairs.
To stand close enough to it to begin his ritual.
Like this?
No, he's not doing it yet. Maybe you've got to jump across.
And after tons of downs, tons of fails.
He's doing it.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
No, he's just attacking zombies.
Oh.
And plenty of rounds passed. Jacob finally led the keeper the right way, triggering it to begin the ritual on round 17. Outrageous.
Oh, he's doing it. Wait, is he doing it?
Yeah.
Oh no!
But now all we had to do was protect the keeper and the first tape would be ours. So we allowed Kieran to grab some points on his recovery mission, eventually grabbing the tape.
Finally, Blood Clot. Give me that mixtape. Where is it?
There.
Where all that was left to do was place it into the knock tape player.
No, you've got the reel now. You need to put the reel in.
Oh.
In Nact. So we need to go back up to his teleporter.
Which we definitely did. So on to step 2, which in contrast is even easier. Essentially myself and Matt had to throw 3 little Arnies into the holes within the giant apothecon worm, spawning 3 Margras and then repeating this step 2 more times.
Fucking zombie.
Equaling 9 little Arnie throws.
Oh, it's 9?
Mm-hmm.
Where are the other 3 then?
And 9 Margras to be killed. Eventually dropping the disc.
That's 4.
But after a whole host of throwing,
that's 5.
Killing and confusion by how a Panzer had somehow got in here.
Holy shit, look how bad the ray gun is, Pack-a-Punch.
We had hit a wall.
The Margras haven't spawned.
Until Kieran had discovered that, like I alluded to above, we hadn't even inserted the first tape yet.
Did someone put the tape in at Nact?
I don't know where to put it, so.
So that next step hadn't officially started yet. And even finding the tape player stumped him a little bit.
I'm down in Nact tweaking the fuck out right now, trying to find where this fucking tape player is.
But eventually, we officially could start the next step.
Right, tape player's in.
So over to myself and Matt, where, wouldn't you know it, now Margras were actually spawning, so we did 3.
Margras coming in hot.
That's 1 down.
Whoa, never seen that attack before.
That's 2 down.
We're only like halfway through.
Wait for a max ammo.
Max ammo.
And then that allowed Matt to return and throw the next 3 in. And then finish it off with the last 3.
Right, pick that fucking tape up and let's leave.
Allowing Kieran to come in and scoop up the disc.
I found it.
Not allowing us to make the same error as last time. Inputting it straight into the player at Kino.
Tape is in.
And before we move on to the third and final disc, some of you may have been wondering where Matt's been. And he's only been brought in when absolutely needed. Well, Revelations has a ton of side Easter eggs where you can get loads of new equipment. And he's essentially been on a one-man mission trying to get them all.
Shoot 9, 3, 5 in that order.
Does it help us out? Not much, but at least he's having fun.
I shot the clock.
What does that do? It's not part of the Easter egg.
Oh, is it not?
That's using you for his dirty little side quests.
What the fuck?
And we do get some colourful perks later on for his troubles. So back to the main focus, as it was back to Jacob and Kieran, where they were now on a mission to shoot 6 bones across the map, where Jacob would then shoot them with his upgraded apothecon servant, absorbing them. And with these 2 spearheading this step, I'm sure we're in for a lot of confusion and pain, where they first headed to Noct.
Above the gateway that leads to the Eisendrache, there should be a bone up there.
Opting to return as they couldn't find the bone.
Did you do it?
Right, I'm going to get an actual guide up. We'll do it in the order that Lex does it.
Okay.
Next, heading to the Eisendrache, where Kieran has freed the bone earlier.
Right, I got the bone out of its place.
So all Jacob had to do was wall run his way and absorb the bone, which he did on his fall, but even still, they were not sure they'd done it correct.
I definitely did not get that because I didn't see the bone.
Meaning they were 0 for 2 in their eyes, so moved on to Shan. Luckily, an easy one. So Kieran shot it.
You see the skull floating up.
And Jacob absorbed it, where they moved on to spawn, triggering an awkward series of events trying to find it.
We might both need to have a little look at the guide here.
And I'll admit, they weren't too much in the wrong with this one.
What? I don't know what I'm even looking for.
As it's insanely confusing. But with a Jacob clutch,
I got it.
They were next over to Origins, where Kieran found the next bone.
There you go.
But Jacob countered his clutch by completely shanking the next shot.
Will that do it?
It should do.
So currently they had 3 out of 6 bones, where they were next headed to Varut, where it was Kieran to be confused this time. But luckily, Jacob had a keen eye, and they were ready to first clean up in Noct, which they did.
This should be the last one.
So with 5 out of 6 done, they thought they'd nailed it.
That one's done.
Until they realized it wasn't finished yet.
We reverse engineer.
There must be one we ain't done.
Yeah.
Eventually, discovering Origins hadn't been completed properly.
Another bone still floating there.
Oh, is it?
So rectified that mistake before returning to Noct, shooting the pile bone not once, but then twice, when the body of Sophia appeared, doing 2 things, granting us the third and final disc.
Yeah, there she is. She's a disc now.
And now we take that to Origins.
So we finally released on our mixtape.
which we inputted, and also then completing this step and bringing the robot Sophia here in search of Maxis.
Whoa, a bubble!
That's Sophia.
Oh.
But she wasn't powered yet.
Hello.
So it was over to us to get her powered up.
The dirty bubble from SpongeBob.
It's the dirty bubble.
So it was time for the corruption engines to pay us back for the downs they caused us earlier.
You see that there? That really blue tablet
Yeah.
in the sky?
Yeah.
Shooting these blue stones, first at spawn,
There you go, you did it.
then Varuk, then Mob, finally completing the 4th shot by the Eisendrache,
Alright.
where it was a stellar performance from Jacob, who was having a comeback map.
No!
So we then pit stopped to grab Matt's various equipment he'd unlocked
The Viking one.
Yeah.
before interacting with Sophia, who is now here.
She's a real big dirty bubble now. She's alive.
Right, follow her.
She's trying to locate Max's.
Little late night booty call. How'd she fit through that?
So we led her over to Kino, where the teleporter jutted into life again,
Diverting power to teleporter.
allowing us to head to Samantha's room. So we took it all in
There's a gun on the wall.
before grabbing what we'd came for, the Chronorium. Returning to Kino, where we placed the book upon the stand, beginning the next step and the next great fumble. Welcome to the Great Rune Tantrum. I'll set the scene. You have to find 4 eggs located pretty much anywhere on the map. Then, when found, run the eggs to the Apothecum Worm and charge it with souls to receive a gate worm in return. Then you have to listen for a beeping noise in certain areas, allowing you to place it down in exchange for a rune. Then simply just repeat 3 more times to get the 4 runes. So we made a cracking start, finding the first egg in spawn,
Like that one.
There it is. That's the one.
inputting it in and charging it, before Matt then found 2 more eggs in the Eisendrache and Origins,
I've got it.
leaving the 2 of them to find our 4th and final egg in Varuk.
There it is, there between the green tanks.
So we charged up the first one and grabbed the gateworm, where a star was born. Jacob had yet to find a single step in this whole 6-map affair that hadn't confused him until it was time to listen for a beeping sound around the map, where something had switched inside him and he became the main man, finding the first beep in spawn,
Oh,
I made an app once. At least
Wow.
I think that's what.
I hear a beep.
grabbing the rune shortly after.
I've done it.
Did you put it down?
Yeah.
Did you pick the rune up?
Yep.
So he returned and grabbed another gateworm, almost immediately locking onto the beep in Mob of the Dead.
I hear a beep.
He's waited his whole time, but he's finally found his step.
Finding it again,
I'm kind of gutted with it.
all that was left was for Matt to bring it home, as he had found the other 2 eggs, which led to the great rune tantrum I had mentioned before. Matt was completely the opposite to Jacob,
How quiet was this beeping?
and even when he went to what we thought were the last 2 spots, Varuk and the Eisendrache, he couldn't hear anything.
Okay, I'll check for rock.
So he turned his volume up,
I don't think I hear it at all.
where it took Jacob's 6th sense and presence for him to luckily find the first one in Varuk.
Have you heard a beep yet, Matt?
I hear it, I hear it. You have to be like right on top of it.
The problem came with the second one. So with 3 out of the 4 runes collected, we were all dead set on the last one being somewhere in the Eisendrache. Every guide pointed to that location.
I don't have to wall run to get to it, do I?
So time to indulge in something incredibly rare, Matt crashing out.
Oh fuck, I used my gobble gun.
And after over 20 minutes of searching,
Okay, there's no way it's in this room.
even streaming his game to Jacob in a desperate attempt for help,
Guide me, Jacob. Guide me.
eventually he exhausted all other avenues
Shut up, Kieran.
I thought that was actually it then. Is that not it? Was that someone trolled?
and decided to venture just outside of the walls of the Eisendrache into Shangri-La, where this happened.
We've been on this step for 36 minutes.
Wait.
I've been fucking
I hear
training these zombies.
Colm, shut up.
Colm, shut up, he's got it.
This isn't the Eisendrache.
So finally, with that step complete, we headed to the theatre room and teleported into the first phase of the boss fight, where Jacob's incompetence became blazingly apparent once again. Guess it was just a fluke after all,
Open the Chronorium.
as he was tasked with remembering the 4 runes in a certain order and inputting them up at the top. But after doing a Zetsubou and mildly crashing out himself,
Okay, someone else might need to do this because this is really fucked.
No, Jacob, this is it, man.
Kieran quickly rushed through it, failing the step.
Oh,
You didn't do it quick enough.
So after a round passed, we tried again, this time doing it properly and inputting the code correctly.
Huge.
campfire. That one.
Yes.
triggering the 4-phase fight. First came the Void,
Alright, it's the Void.
where the goal for all of these phases was to survive long enough to kill 2 elemental Margwas that spawned in.
It's just about killing Margwas. He's over here. He's bottom now.
Whilst a whole host of other shit came at us as well. So after a down,
Nope.
we managed to scrape through.
Keep it going, boys. Boom. That's one stage done.
Where next came the fire,
Avoid the fire.
lighting the whole area alit, where the target once again was Margwas. And aside from me downing this time, we also passed through this stage.
Oh my god, I'm gonna down. Oh, I got trapped into something. What?
And next, it was lightning,
This is the worst one.
adding in some fun walls for us to navigate around. So after Jacob and Kieran died this time,
What?
Oh, that could be it. I might be dead because of the walls. Yeah.
it was time for the final phase.
You got it, you got it, you got it.
The anti-gravity stage. With little white pockets of safety, we leapt around for a while
Oh, you just have to stay jumping.
You have to stay in the white.
and just about survived.
White is good.
Where eventually our chance came, so we took it with both hands and killed the 2 final elemental Margwas.
Nice. That's it.
And speaking of taking stuff with both hands,
For me?
For you, boy.
this fight had given us back control of the summoning key. And now the penultimate step of this saga was to power it up. So time for some throwing practice.
I'm using it as a fucking weapon, bro.
So with Jacob armed with the key, he first had to hit a box in the Kino chandelier. So after playing with it for a bit, he started his attempts to mixed success. But eventually he knocked it down. And now we had the momentum. Next nailing this clock at the Eisendrache.
Oosh.
Quickly moving to Shang.
Oosh. Monkey bomb.
Where next we were over to Origins. Where after a skirmish with the zombies and Margwas,
Behind you, behind you, behind you. Oh.
he threw it at this tombstone.
Got it.
Before hitting a bounce shot into the Mob of the Dead prison cell.
Did you get it?
Yep.
You got it.
Promptly then downing.
Oh my god.
But we got him back up where it was over to Varuk, where we made a fatal blunder. As it's common sense to lose the key when teleporting, and this absolutely stumped us.
When I teleported, the thing's not with me.
Yeah. Oh. I forgot to mention that part. If you teleport, you got to restart the step. You have to end round, I think.
So with us full of confusion, luckily, Jacob went to piss.
I'm in Kino, but I'm gonna go piss then.
And eventually downed.
Jacob died somehow.
Leading to Kieran reviving him and realizing the key had returned.
Looks like he downed himself. What? The summoning key went in my hand.
Yeah, rack up is down, Kieran.
So with 30 minutes of confusion behind us, we could carry on. Nailing this MG42 gun in Varuk.
Oh, that's gonna be tough. I've missed.
Boom. Alright, fucking hell, what an FD pass from the fucking Jesus.
Where the fuck did it go?
Finally returning to Noct.
Fuck it, I'm going through. It's gone.
Where me and him downed.
If I down, does it spawn back on me when I get up?
Yeah, that's how it happened in Kino.
So bring the zombie to me.
Popping the key up.
There it is. It's on the floor.
Oh my god, I just downed.
Just do something.
And allowing Kieran to score the 90th minute winner.
Finish the mission, brother.
And complete the penultimate step, meaning it was time for the final battle. So here are the final stats for all the maps, and to say this result is humbling is an understatement. So moving on quickly, we were returning to the arena from earlier.
You should see how stacked my loadout is right now.
Yeah, but you ain't got dead shot, have you?
No, you ain't got dead shot.
For a last showdown with the Shadow Man. This time we were also joined by Sophia.
Jacob, don't stand still.
Why?
Because there's pandas everywhere.
So we placed the charged summoning key on a pedestal and killed as much as we could.
Chat, we're cooked.
Essentially charging it up even more.
Can you see the summoning key up here?
Hold on, been flashbang.
And eventually it was ready.
Could be charged. Try grab it.
So Jacob collected it and launched it into Sophia.
Throw it at Sophia.
Fuck off.
Allowing her to launch a blast at the Shadow Man, bringing down his defenses.
Alright, Shadow Man's out. You gotta shoot him.
And just like Shadows of Evil, now all we had to do was just shoot him.
Shoot him!
But we weren't at the beginning anymore. So instead of failing multiple times, we took our chance the first time of asking to finally defeat the Apothecans for good. So we opened fire together.
Get ready to interact with the book.
And at the right time, activate the Chronorium.
Keep going!
Interacting with it. We got him.
Is it done?
Yep.
Yeah.
Was that the boss fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To defeat the Shadow Man once and for all, to end it for good.
Sophia,
Alexis.
you know what we must do, my dear.
Bye-bye, Sophia.
Yes, my love.
She kinda lame though.
We will do it together, as one we are, now and forever.
We've destroyed the universe.
With the evil vanquished, I can start making it all nice again. No undead, no apothecons, no shadow man. All of it gone. Forever. But here's the funny thing. You snowflakes shouldn't even still be here. You should be fading out of existence by now. Those blood vials. I was wondering when you'd bring this up. They're from realities we've already closed off. They shouldn't be here. They can't be here. Such a paradox means you're putting my perfect world at risk. You guys and your bloody free will. What to do? What to do? Well, you certainly can't stay here.
You could send us somewhere else. Somewhere we've never been.
I suppose I could make a little corner somewhere in history. A place where I can dump some of the other shit that I've left over. Or I just wipe you from existence. Ooh, hang on. Actually, that all works out perfectly.